The world of art bears a fascinating truth about brain study. Each of us sees the world differently. Vision, or visual perception in the brain, is a unique experience. You and I may look at the same thing, but thanks to our brains, we see it differently. We begin this journey into the brain where we'll see how we see in an artist's studio. It's a place where seeing is a way of life. Bold, vibrant, larger than life, Tetsushi Iwashita's paintings demonstrate the power of the brain to create a personal picture of the world. Tet-chan's vision is especially personal because he sees with only half of his brain. At 15 months, Tet-chan suffered a terrible fever which damaged his brain's right hemisphere and paralyzed the left side of his body. The fever also left the young boy with learning disabilities. Today, he has learned to cope with the outward physical effects of the damage to his brain. But it's the artworks, begun at an early age, that most interest us. They are expressive reflections of the world he sees, of the colors and textures that captivate him. These paintings, these worlds begun with the gentle guidance of a brush on paper, are windows into the mysterious workings of the brain, Tet-chan's, yours, and mine. Today, Tet-chan will see his brain for the first time with magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI. It uses a strong magnetic field and radio waves to map out an image of the brain. It shows the badly damaged right side of Tet-chan's brain, but the left hemisphere has grown larger toward the right, perhaps to compensate for the damage there. Though Tet-chan's eyes function normally with 20/20 vision, his brain does not. And it's his brain, not his eyes, that actually creates the images he sees. Tests measuring his field of vision, and remember, his eyes are 20/20 accurate, point to the role the brain plays in seeing. This is the visual field of a normal person. Each eye scans a broad circular field. Tet-chan sees with both eyes, but the damage to his brain has cut the visual field of each in half. A computer-assisted eye camera simulates the way Tet-chan sees by blocking portions of his field of vision and responding to his eye movements. It's a miraculous device that takes us into Tet-chan's remarkably difficult visual world. Only by scanning with his eyes much more than the average person can Tet-chan see the whole picture. The brain takes information from the left and right fields of vision and reads them separately. Information from the right side of the visual field is reflected on the right half of the retina and then conveyed to the left side of the brain for processing. It's just the opposite for the other side. Tet-chan's damaged right brain can't read what's on the left half of the field. The incoming signals have nowhere to go. 128 separate cross-sectional images of Taechan's brain were used in this three-dimensional reconstruction. It shows the devastating effects of his high childhood fever and a brief related coma. Taechan's brain, like all of ours, constantly works to build and interpret the images coming in through the eyes.